Hey, 49ers faithful. We are back with an in-depth look at everything surrounding our San Francisco 49ers as we gear up for a crucial matchup against the Los Angeles Rams. The energy in the locker room has been palpable all week, and the team is fully aware that this game is going to test every single aspect of their preparation, execution, and mental toughness. After the last encounter with the Rams, it was clear that the Niners were capable of competing, but the margin for error was incredibly slim. This rematch presents an even greater challenge, as the Rams have now solidified themselves as having one of the most formidable defenses in the league, particularly in terms of overall efficiency. The 49ers will need to bring their A-game on both sides of the ball to have a legitimate shot at victory, and much of the focus will be on minimizing mistakes while maximizing every opportunity the offense and special teams can create. In the previous game, the Niners showed flashes of brilliance, but also suffered from self-inflicted setbacks, moments where turnovers or penalties derailed momentum and ultimately made what should have been a closer contest much more difficult. This week, the emphasis is on complementary football, a concept that has been central to Kyle Shanahan's philosophy since he arrived in San Francisco. The team must operate as a cohesive unit where the offense, defense, and special teams all contribute to the game's outcome without allowing one area of weakness to dominate the narrative. It is particularly vital against a Rams team that is healthy, disciplined, and methodical, capable of exploiting any lapse in concentration. On offense, the 49ers will need to maintain efficiency in the passing game while also being mindful of the run. Each possession must be purposeful, and every decision from the quarterback and coaching staff must be deliberate. The Niners cannot afford to have turnovers or poorly executed plays, because the Rams are quick to capitalize on even minor errors. Moving to the defensive side, there are ongoing questions about the ability of the line to consistently pressure the quarterback and stop the run, particularly in high-leverage situations. While young talents like Alfred Collins and Sam Okwonu have demonstrated potential and occasionally produced game-changing plays, consistency has not been established yet. This inconsistency makes it imperative that the secondary can step up, but even here, the team is exploring additional depth and veteran presence to shore up coverage and create opportunities for turnovers. One player drawing attention in this context is Asante Samuel Jr., who has been fully cleared to return following a spinal fusion procedure. His potential addition could bring experience and playmaking ability to the secondary, providing some balance against a Rams offense that thrives on exploiting mismatches. While acquiring a player of his caliber is not a guaranteed fix for the defensive line's inconsistencies, it is part of a broader strategy to ensure that the defense operates as a collective unit rather than relying solely on individual performances. Special teams, often overlooked in discussions about winning football games, are another critical element where the Niners currently hold a measurable advantage. The statistics show a significant positive impact in terms of expected points added, meaning the Niners have been highly effective in field position, returns, and other situational plays. This advantage can be decisive in close contests, and when combined with disciplined execution from offense and defense, it could tip the balance against a Rams team whose special teams have struggled this season. Kicker performance, coverage units, and returners are all contributing to a cohesive unit that allows the team to start possessions in advantageous positions, and these subtle gains accumulate over the course of a game. As we approach the matchup, the 49ers are also managing the challenge of injuries, which have been a recurring theme throughout the season. Key players missing time has tested the depth of a roster, and those stepping in are learning on the fly, developing chemistry, and adjusting to higher-stake situations. This dynamic makes preparation even more critical, as the team cannot rely solely on star power. Instead, it must execute plays precisely and capitalize on opponents' mistakes while minimizing its own. Looking at the Rams, it is clear that they are one of the strongest teams in the NFC, with a well-rounded offense led by a quarterback who has defied early-season injury concerns and a supporting cast that is healthy and in sync. Defensively, they present challenges against both the pass and the run, though there are still exploitable weaknesses, particularly in special teams and situational plays where discipline and strategy can create opportunities. The 49ers must identify these weaknesses, and execution will be key, as the margin for error against such a balanced opponent is minimal. Mental focus, play calling, and awareness of field position all become crucial in moments that could determine the outcome. Beyond the X's and O's, the energy and morale of the team are essential factors. The locker room culture, the trust between teammates, and the confidence instilled by coaching staff play a significant role in how a team performs under pressure. The Niners have shown resilience in past games, bouncing back from setbacks and finding ways to compete against formidable opponents. But this game will demand a high level of maturity and composure. Fans are rightly excited, and the narrative surrounding the team is one of cautious optimism. Every victory in the division counts enormously, and sweeping a rival like the Rams would not only be a major boost in the standings, but also send a strong message about the team's capability to contend in the NFC West. The storylines are numerous. The development of young defensive players, the impact of potential roster additions like Samuel, the effectiveness of special teams, the strategic adjustments made by the coaching staff, and the ability to execute clean, mistake-free football. All of these factors converge in the next game, creating a scenario that is both challenging and full of potential. As the countdown to game day continues, discussions among fans focus on key matchups, anticipated strategies, and the ways the Niners can leverage their strengths against the Rams' robust system. The excitement is tangible, but so is the understanding that preparation, attention to detail, and flawless execution will be necessary to achieve success. This is not a game that will be decided by luck. It will come down to which team handles pressure, maximizes opportunities, and limits mistakes while performing at the highest level across all three phases of the game. The narrative of the season continues to unfold with each week, and this game presents another chapter in the story of the 49ers' pursuit of divisional dominance and playoff contention. From the offensive line, creating running lanes, to the defensive line, generating pressure, from secondary coverage to special teams precision, every aspect of the team's performance will be scrutinized, and every successful play will carry immense weight. Fans will be watching closely, analyzing decisions, and celebrating every key moment, understanding that in the NFL, games of this magnitude are often decided by a few pivotal plays. The stakes could not be higher, and the opportunity for the 49ers to demonstrate resilience, cohesion, and excellence is right in front of them. The preparation, strategy, and execution required to navigate these challenges reflect not only on the coaching staff's ability to adjust and motivate, but also on the players' commitment to rise to the occasion, adapt to adversity, and perform under pressure. Every snap, every tackle, every throw, and every special teams play contributes to the narrative, creating a high-stakes environment where the difference between victory and defeat may hinge on a single decisive moment. The anticipation continues to build as fans, analysts, and players alike await kickoff, knowing that the outcome of this matchup could shape the trajectory of the season, highlight the strengths and weaknesses of the roster, and set the tone for upcoming contests. The energy in the stadium, the strategy on the sidelines, and the execution on the field will all combine to determine how this game is remembered in the broader story of the 49ers season. The team is fully aware of the challenge, and their preparation reflects a dedication to detail, discipline, and the pursuit of excellence, with the goal of delivering a performance worthy of their fans and their own high standards. Every player is focused, every coach is analyzing, and every aspect of the team's operation is geared towards success, making this not just another game, but a defining moment in the journey of the San Francisco 49ers as they face one of their toughest opponents yet. The narrative is rich, the stakes are high, and the excitement is building, setting the stage for a game that will test skill, strategy, and character in equal measure. This matchup promises to be intense, intricate, and unforgettable, and the team's preparation reflects their understanding of the challenge ahead. The 49ers' ability to rise to the occasion, execute with precision, and capitalize on key moments will ultimately determine the outcome, making every play, decision, and strategy critical in this high-stakes encounter. As we move closer to game day, the focus shifts to the nuances that could define the outcome of this clash between the San Francisco 49ers and the Los Angeles Rams. One of the most intriguing aspects is how the Niners will exploit the small but significant weaknesses in the Rams' setup, particularly in areas where discipline and situational awareness can create advantages. Special teams, for instance, have emerged as a real strength for the Niners this season, and the statistics clearly show that in key situations they consistently outperform their opponents. This includes everything from kick returns to punt coverage, where the team has demonstrated cohesion and reliability that few others in the league can match. In contrast, the Rams have struggled in this area, with missed field goals and coverage breakdowns that have cost them valuable field position. The opportunity here is clear. If the Niners can continue to execute at a high level in these scenarios, it could provide a critical edge that complements the work done on offense and defense. Beyond special teams, the development of a young defensive line remains central to the team's game plan. Players like Alfred Collins and Sam Okwonu are gaining experience and learning to navigate the speed and complexity of NFL competition. And while consistency is still developing, the potential to make impactful plays is undeniable. The coaching staff has been emphasizing the importance of every down, stressing that success will come not just from individual talent, but from coordinated effort across the defensive front, with support from linebackers and the secondary. Speaking of the secondary, the potential addition of Asante Samuel Jr. adds an intriguing layer to the strategy. Fully cleared to return from his spinal fusion, Samuel brings experience, ball skills, and the ability to read opposing quarterbacks in a way that could strengthen the Niners' coverage units. Even if his presence does not solve every problem, it provides depth, versatility, and a veteran perspective that can be invaluable in high-pressure matchups against a Rams offense that is disciplined and well-coached. On offense, maintaining precision and minimizing mistakes remain critical. The quarterback must operate with situational awareness, making quick reads and executing accurate throws under pressure. The running game must complement the passing attack, creating balance and keeping the defense off balance. Turnovers must be avoided, as the Rams are highly capable of converting mistakes into points. Every snap must be deliberate, and every decision weighed carefully, because in a game of this magnitude, the smallest error can swing momentum dramatically. The concept of complementary football extends to the synergy between offensive execution, defensive resistance, and special teams performance. It is the combination of these three phases working in harmony that has historically allowed the Niners to overcome difficult opponents, and it will be particularly essential against a Rams team that has both talent and cohesion. The mental aspect of preparation is equally significant. Players must stay focused, confident, and resilient, understanding that this game will test their ability to adapt to changing situations on the field. But before we dive in, don't forget to subscribe to 49ers Zone and hit the like button on this video. Your support helps us keep bringing you the latest updates on the San Francisco 49ers. And don't forget to share your thoughts on the news in the comments below. Whispers of tension have been circulating in Santa Clara, and if recent sideline footage is any indication, the 49ers locker room might be on the verge of a storm. The latest spark? Quarterback Brock Purdy reportedly requested a fourth down attempt in a critical moment of Sunday's clash, only to have head coach Kyle Shanahan veto the call. Sources close to the team suggest that the disagreement ignited a heated exchange that left the sideline buzzing, and not in the usual adrenaline-fueled way. Eyewitnesses describe a scene rarely seen during a 49ers game. Purdy, usually measured and composed, visibly arguing with Shanahan before being escorted back into the huddle. Meanwhile, Shanahan appeared unflinching, his expression a mixture of authority and frustration as the play clock ticked down. Those present say the moment created an electric atmosphere, with players visibly tense and assistants whispering urgently into their headsets. While it's not unusual for disagreements to happen behind closed doors, the intensity of this particular clash has ignited speculation about the team's internal dynamics. Fans and analysts are already spinning theories. Could this be a sign that Purdy is ready to push for more autonomy in play calling? Is Shanahan doubling down on control to maintain order in what is shaping up to be a season of high expectations and mounting pressure? Some insiders suggest that the quarterback-coach relationship is at a delicate crossroads, and the handling of this fourth down request could be a defining moment. Social media erupted almost instantly, with clips of the sideline confrontation circulating widely, fueling debates over strategy, leadership, and team morale. For now, the 49ers remain tight-lipped. Shanahan's post-game comments were measured, emphasizing trust in his system, while Purdy's demeanor hinted at professionalism, though the fire in his eyes did not go unnoticed. Whether this incident marks the start of a deeper rift or a one-off spark in the heat of competition, the buzz in the Bay Area is undeniable. The question now is whether this moment of conflict will galvanize the 49ers to unity or expose cracks that opponents will be quick to exploit. That's it for this update. If you enjoyed the video and want to keep receiving exclusive news about the San Francisco 49ers, make sure to subscribe to 49ers Zone and give this video a like. We always look forward to hearing your comments and opinions. See you in the next video.